Okay, guys, we're going to take a look at a little bit more subtraction with polynomials, trying to work our way into getting some that are a little bit more challenging. So remember, same directions. Distribute the subtraction sign to the numbers after it. So that means all the numbers that are in the parenthesis that come after the subtraction sign. Make columns for the problems using standard form. So start with your highest exponent. Work your way down to the smallest. Sort your terms in the appropriate columns. And then total them up. Okay, same directions we've been using kind of all along. Okay, here's a few that we can look at. So first of all, in this first problem, this is what we have to go through and distribute that subtraction to. So I have to make sure I change the sign for each one of those. So positive 14x squared is negative 14x squared. Negative 7x is positive 7x. And minus 2 is plus 2. So I took care of my first part. I've distributed the subtraction sign. Now I need to take these pieces and decide what the highest exponent is. And the highest exponent I see anywhere is x squared. So I'm going to get my columns together. Now there is one spot where I would add a 1 right up here. And now I'm going to go through and start to put stuff together. So 9x squared, 1x, negative 12. Now I'm going to go to the second one, and I'm going to go the second row. So negative 14x squared plus 7x plus 2. So I've got all three of those pieces. And now I can total. So on the first one, these are x squared, so positive 9 and negative 14. It's negative 5x squared. Positive 1 and positive 7 is positive 8, and bring your x with it. And negative 12 and positive 2 is negative 10. So there's your final answer. Okay, and the next one I'm going to add a 1 here, and this is where I'm going to distribute. So positive 5x becomes negative 5x. Positive or minus 6 becomes plus 6. And then I'm going to start to get my columns together. So between these two, the highest exponent I have is x squared. So x squared, x, and then your number. So 1x squared plus 3x minus 6. And then when I go to do this one, I'm going to go the second row. So negative 5x and then plus 6. So in the first column, kind of easy, it's going to be 1x squared. In this column, positive 3 and negative 5 is negative 2. The x goes with it. And then in this last column, negative 6 and positive 6 are going to cancel. So if I were to find this answer, it would be x squared minus 2x. Okay, let's try one more here. So first of all, in this problem, I see lots of spots where I might add a 1. Here, here, and here. And then I would be sure to distribute my subtraction to those two pieces. So negative 1 y to the fourth becomes positive 1 y to the fourth. Plus 3 becomes minus 3. And then I need to start looking at these for the highest exponent. So the highest exponent I see is y to the fourth. So I'm going to start there, and then I'm going to make my columns. So 1y to the fourth plus 1y squared It's 2y. And then 1y to the fourth. And then minus 3. So if I total it, it's going to be 2y to the fourth plus 1y squared plus 2y minus 3. Now, if I were to look for that answer somewhere, I would drop the 1 in front of the y squared and look for this answer. Okay, go over I hope the notes that you're taking so far, and that'll be our focus for today.